Welcome back to another day and another journey we're going to take, completing these side quests. I think the last episode we left off right pretty much here. I don't think I've even moved since then. If you're enjoying this series, I would appreciate your support, whether that be on YouTube, Rumble, or Bitchute. And if you want to catch these live, I do them on YouTube and Twitch. So let's get started. And those are all under the same name, Gamora. So if you see this video, you can find me anywhere under that name. Let's see, Daedra. Let's see what Daedra is all about. An apple a day. Daedra of Quarry Mill would invite you to live a farmer's life for a day. Welcome, friend. Many of your kind come to Quarry Mill seeking a respite from the hardships of adventuring. Might you care to put your troubles aside for a day and live the farmer's life? I feel like more people should do that. I mean, I live in a fairly large city. I wouldn't say I've done any kind of farming stuff, but like, definitely had my share of, taking care of some animals and some field work for a little bit. Definitely an important lesson. Old Fox in the orchards to the north has quite a harvest on his hands this year, and knowing him, he'd be much obliged for a helping hand. Definitely shows that your food is just not coming from a supermarket. Takes a lot of time and effort. Let's see, so that's a level 26 quest. I think we don't have anyone at 26. I think our monk is good where we're at. So let's just head over there and get started. Alright, what brings an adventurer to my humble orchards? Set your sights on sprite apples rather than beeskins today. Well, I for one am mighty grateful for that. These bones aren't fit for climbing as they used to be. I'd be much obliged if you could pick some apples for me. Oh, and you'll want to make sure no creepy crawlies are hiding inside. Har har. So like I was saying in the last couple episodes, the previous episodes have had some compression issues, so I was like, so I think the last 4 episodes that I recorded, I changed some stuff up, and I completely went the opposite way, and now I have these incredibly large video files, to the point where they're like, I think like I have like a 30-minute video file that's like 20 gigs. I was just like, great. So now I had to like spend today like trying to sort that out and kind of find the ideal spot to get them, within a reasonable range. I don't want them way too large, because I think Rumble has like a Bitchute has like a 2 gig limit on files, and plus like my internet is not, at least my upload speed is not the best when it comes to, like, I think a 2 gig file takes about like 20 minutes, so it's not the best. So if I had to upload a 20 gig file, it'd be a nightmare. Especially since I have to upload for all 3 websites. Multiple videos, it'd take me more than a day. Alright, let's see here. Fox. It's a nice hatchet there. I wonder if I can get something like that. Back so soon? Let's see what you've gotten in the basket of yours. 6 apples. While I'll beat, just the sight of your harvest makes me mouth water. You've an eye for apple picking, my friend. I've a daughter just around your age. What say you settle down here when you've had enough questing for glory? Is he trying to hook me up with his daughter? It's kind of weird. Like, I wonder, like, if I was like a female character, like, would this dialogue change? Or maybe it wouldn't matter. Who knows? Let's see. I don't really like apple juice. Alright. A bumper crop. The orchard keeper fox seeks your aid in giving thanks for the harvest. Fiend or friend, feast your eyes on this. Why I have not been blessed with the harvest the likes of this in, well, as long as I can remember. All I've done is the picking. It's the guardians of the forest who brought me this bounty. I'd give thanks myself, but what with those poachers around, I'm like to end up with an arrow through my head. Might you be kind enough to go make the offering in my stead, and on your return bring an apple to Castilian. He's been looking gaunt of late. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but my throat is kind of, my voice is kind of rough, I guess is the best way to describe it, probably from all the reading from yesterday. I thought I'd get used to it after a while, but maybe not. Let's see, where are we even going? Down there. So yeah, I apologize for that if that's hard to hear. Thought we had to deliver 2 apples, or just 1 apple, and then another one to this guy. What brings you to Quarry Mill, adventurer? Mayhaps you heard that our pact with the elementals permits hunting in this area? Do not think that gives you leave to strip the forest bare. A sprite apple, my favorite. However, did you know? From Fox, you say? The man is too kind. Why each scrumptious bite brings me back to the days of... forgive me, my friend. Oh wait, that was the end of that. So let's see, there should be some more quests in here. I think 2 more. Yeah. Where are you? Okay, let's do this one. So it's right here. Forest Law. Is that W silent? Ifric of the Wood Whalers seeks an adventurer to root out poachers who have holed up in Quarry Mill. Bloody scofflaw, you'll not escape the Wood Whalers' justice. You, adventurer, one of those loathsome poachers has fled into the village and hides under our noses as we speak. You are to join the search effort at once. That's an order. I didn't even ask me for help. Just kind of demanded it. What? I have to do it here? Oh, there's actually a poacher here. Interesting. Oh, is that him? Don't hurt me, I beg of ye. I swear on me life, I never meant to do no wrong. But what with me brother sick and starving, when they promised me the money for medicine, what else was I supposed to do? You have me word, from this day forth I'll earn my coin by honest work, or not at all. You'll show me mercy just this once, won't ye? The 12 bless ye, gentle soul. Wonder how many of these people that we let go like this actually turn their ways around. What is this? I've never seen this mount before. I don't even see the... Oh, okay. What kind of mount is this? I can't really tell. I don't recognize it. Oh. Yeah, I don't recognize it from any other Final Fantasy games. The poacher escaped. Inexcusable. I should have known better than to entrust such a task to an adventurer. Those who defy the elementals must be served justice, or we shall all pay the price. You do well not to forget this. This guy's a little uptight. Alright. This one down here, I think we're done. For this area, at least. Cuthbert. In grandfather's name, Cuthbert of Quarry Mill would seek your aid in recovering a family heirloom. In the days before the calamity, my grandfather was village elder of Bogbury. We tried God's be good. We tried to reclaim his home, but to no avail. Passed away last year, he did. With his last breath, he spoke of a family heirloom, an axe passed down for generations. Now those red belly horsens used it to split wood, mocking us all the while. The 12 take me if I allow those bastards to besmirch grandfather's memory any longer. You'll bring it back for me, won't you? Yeah. Of course we will. Then we can be done with this area. Although I like this area. I mean, I come to Quarry Mill a lot, but that's probably because of the Palace of the Dead being there. Spent a lot of time in there. I never went that far deep in it though. I usually just kind of like stayed around the lower levels. Mainly used it for leveling up. Look at these guys. Won't even bother me. I'm so high level. This might actually be tough if I was at the appropriate level. I have to like take them all out. Well, were you able to reclaim the axe from those bloody thieves? Just as Grandfather O's described it, you're a godsend, friend. Grandfather, I swear to you, the next time a red belly sees this axe, it'll be buried in his good-for-naught skull. Thought it was for splitting wood. Maybe that's what they were using it for. Alright, I think that's it for this area. Oh no, wait, what's this? Oh brother, where art thou? Well, I am a level 42, so I should be able to do that. Must be some class quest. We will double check though. Because usually if I'm above the level, I should be able to do it, unless it's a specific class or job quest. But usually those have a name where you could tell what it is. It's kind of hard to tell what that is. Is it just me, or does this mount seem like one of the slowest ones? Oh, is this the White Mage quest? Oh, it's this one. Yeah. We came by this one a couple episodes ago, although I don't see it, so I'm not really sure why I don't see it, but oh well. So the next place is the North Shroud. I think that's the last place in the Black Shroud. These are all dungeons. Yeah, this is a dungeon. I think these are all dungeons. Maybe what's this? Yeah, this is a dungeon. I think everything below this is a dungeon. Alright, so the North Shroud. One of the last areas here. This place went quicker than Lenosha. Oh, there's some quests here, so... Let's see, 28, 37, 36, 9... Let's do this one, 28. Probably good as we are. Godwin. No news is good news. Godwin of the Wind Whalers has a report that requires urgent delivery. Hail, adventurer. If you would not be advised to courier duty, I have a report that must be delivered to Florentel's spire with all haste. Mind you, the information is highly classified. I trust you to deliver it directly to the hands of Serpent Lieutenant Voigtfart without sneaking a peek for yourself. Yeah, but I'm a lieutenant. Oh no, I can't do this. Even if it's the same speed, I need a different mount. Ugh. Not the best of replacements. Oh well. I think this guy seems familiar. Is he part of like the main story quest? These parts abound with particularly ferocious beasts. You do well to keep a wide berth, adventurer. Least I be left to clean your carcass off the forest floor. A report from Godwin, you say? Very well, let us see. Traveling merchant waylaid by Queeran bandits. Adventurers hand bitten clean off by Pharaoh Zizi, etc., etc. The usual bandits. I think that's not something else, but I think it meant bandits. What's this? Sightings of a masked man. No casualties yet reported, but due vigilance should be exercised. Masked man. I wonder if that's one of the Asians, but like earlier in the story. Troubling news indeed. These parts are perilous enough without some mass martyr stirring up trouble. Thank you, friend. Rest assured the adder will be on the lookout for this interloper. I think I'm a higher rank than this guy is for the twin adders. Alright, so these quests are, this one I think, which one was it? This one I think is a level 36. Let's see here. Do I have the gear for the white mage? Let's see. Dark, Gunbreaker. That's a white mage, but it's too high. That's the right level. Oh, yeah, it's too much of a pain to switch. It'd be nice because it's closer to the white mage, but oh well. Hunger is the best sauce. Idristan is searching for an adventurer to undertake a distasteful task. The freeze that came in the calamity's wake has rendered Korthus nigh inhospitable. Many of the creatures that once made their home there have been forced to migrate lest they starve. some arrive on our doorstep with naught else on their mind but to feed the worst of the beasts, are the jackals, who've been spotted not far from this very spire. Adventurer, we call upon your skill to dispatch these beasts before they make a meal of some unguarded traveler. This fet urge, begging your pardons, Fidid Dodo meat will serve as admiral bait. See, even he has a hard time saying these names. I almost wish there was like just a dictionary on how to pronounce phonetically these names and terms. Make easy work of these jackals. Not that it should surprise anyone, since we're so far high level. Alright. Nope. Where are we? Okay, here we go. Got lost for a second. We are most grateful. This kind of situation would not have arisen ere the calamity came and made Korthas night uninhabitable to its local fauna. With their water hoarded in vaults of ice and their herbage held under the snow, the larger beasts have become positively infernal in their need to survive. Take heed if you head northbound, for know that you are riding into battle. Yeah, we don't need any of that. Just take the money. Even though we probably, yeah. Actually, let's do a quick check on how much money we've made. I think we're at 2.8. Looks like we haven't made any difference. I thought after all those quests we'd be at least to 3 million. I don't remember spending any. Oh well. Save the trees. Orin of Floral Spire is concerned for the trees. As a wood whaler, it is my sworn duty to protect my nation from the Ixal, yet as a Gridanian, it pains me to see the trees around me wither and die while we are off fighting battles. Shroud hares have grown destructive of late, gnawing away at trees and ripping shrubs from the ground. Yet we cannot very well tell the birdmen to stay their spears while we hunt oversized slugs, can we? And so I turn to you, adventurer. Pour this weak-old ale over the scarred trees, and the culprit should be along in short order. You would bring the wood much succor if you could put them down. I mean, you'd think taking care of the forest is part of these guys' jobs. I mean, that's all you have here. This one's like right next to you, too. You could do this one. Flat ale. It's like they use flat ale for a lot of stuff. I wonder if that actually rings true in real life. Getting flat beer to attract different types of animals. Maybe. I heard you could, like, survive on beer for quite a while as like a food source. Maybe not the type of beer. Maybe they were talking about like ancient type of beer. It's probably a little bit different than it is now. I think it was more of a thicker kind of drink. Alright, and this last tree is probably right behind here. I don't see the point of saving this tree. It seems to be dead already. That quest is done. Thank you, adventurer. I can battle the Ixal with a clear conscience now, knowing that those like you are friends to the forest. Florentel, whose name the spire bears, was one of the greatest heroes from the time of Gerdania's founding. His martial exploits were exceeded only by his love for the forest, and his love for Eugenia, the namesake of our sister spire. Ah, do such tales of yore not set your heart aflutter? You know, we're not actually getting any money for some of these quests. Maybe that's why we're not as high as I thought we were. Oh, here's another quest from Pumiceous Pursuits. Oriane needs your help in obtaining something not easily come by. As you have proven yourself a capable ally, I would entrust you a task more ambitious than the slaying of hares. Mayhaps you have encountered curious constructs of living stone in these parts. They've emerged from the sundered landscape in the wake of the calamity, and their numbers have only burgeoned. Burgundy? I have no idea, I've never heard that word. Thenceforth, for each one we slay, another rises to the surface to take its place. My comrades and I are at wit's end. It is clear that we must take this battle to the source. There is a researcher by the name of Home Epocan who frequents the bobbing cork in Falling Gourd Float. I suspect she might be able to shed light on the matter. Take this sealing vessel and capture the living soul stone of one of the golems, mind you. You'll have to weaken the brute first, deliver the soul stone to Home Epocan, and see if she cannot ascertain the golem's origin. Alright. I think that was around the same level, right? Yeah, level 28 quest. Just knock one of these golems out, make sure we don't finish them off since they're so easy to... Alright, that's it. 2 hits. That's all we need. This is the first time we've had to kill these golems for their souls. Same thing happened in Lenosha. They seem to be everywhere. Oh, where's the entrance? From here. Just fly this bird right inside. No matter. Home Epocan, why that's me. At least that's who I think I am. And you need something from me? Alright, here you go. Emis Pulmus, I fear I'm not familiar with them. Pumice golems, on the other hand. Oriane has told me all about them. Let us see what you've brought me now. Oh, I can just feel it pulsating with energy. You've certainly found a live one, haven't you? I must begin my analysis straight away. Now, where did I put my glasses? Cool, so we are getting... Some of them do give us money, so... Alright, so I'm going to cut this episode right here. If you're enjoying this series, I would appreciate a follow or a subscribe, so hit that subscribe button, whether you're on YouTube, Rumble, or Bitchute. See you next time.